Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Lansing Ignite, a football manager story, where today we're getting ready for our fourth game in our inaugural season. It's going to be a bounce-back game because we did lose our last game against TFC2, the Toronto FC Juniors team. And our bounce-back game is going to be against another juniors team, or at least a B team, as they are known, Orlando City B team. You know, it's back-to-back teams or games against teams that should be the most talented in the league. You know, they've got all the hot prospects, all the MLS caliber young players. So, you know, it's a bit of a quirk of the schedule. And speaking of the schedule, this month is not going to look too hot for us because we have 3 incredibly long road trips. You know, we had our shortest road trip to TFC2, so that's not too bad. But then we have to go all the way out to Orlando, and then we come home for a game, and then we go all the way out again to North Texas. So that's going to be a lot of miles on the old tour bus. Hopefully we can take some flights to a couple of these places. I'm sure we will. But that's, again, expenses that we don't need, especially if we take a look at our finances. We're in the red. Not by much, but we are a little bit in the red. $1,200 in the red. Not looking so good this season, this month. Negativity is the word. So with all those road games, I don't know how much income we're going to be generating. We generated $8,100 so far for merchandising and fundraising, but as you can see, without any home games, we don't get any gate receipts. We don't get a percentage of any away team gate receipts. You know, we don't get any TV money apparently from our ESPN Plus sponsorship. Doesn't give us any money, so not looking so great. Meanwhile, the expenditures continue to pile up. Hopefully we won't have too much in ground maintenance with all these road games. Let's see, what do we got? We got travel costs. Travel costs are surprisingly low. $1,360. So we must have taken the bus to Toronto. There's just no way. You know, you couldn't get one plane ticket for $1,300, much less, you know, 20 or 30. Anyway, keeping an eye on that, but everything else seems to be okay. Not a lot else to talk about. No injuries, no player sales, no nothing. So we're going to get straight into our matches. I mean, we can take a look at the competitions real quick. It hasn't changed since last time. Greenville up on top of the league. 2 wins, 1 draw, no losses. And then Madison, Lansing, TFC pulled out a loss in their game this week, so that drops them down to 4th place. But Lansing holding steady in 3rd, so we're looking good. I guess we can take a look at our opponent for this week. We are 1 click away. Here we go. Orlando B versus Lansing. Take a look. Founded in 2015. Orlando City B, our professional American club, currently playing in USL League 1. Play their home games at Montverde Academy Soccer Center. We might take the old road trip, take a look at that place. But they possess great training facilities, good youth facilities. Club's training ground is the Seminole Soccer Complex in Orlando. So they, you know, they're a team, one of the few teams that has a place to play and a different place to practice. So that's, you know, that's the benefit of being a B club. You get a lot more facilities to deal with. Anyway, the club has adequate academy coaching, average youth recruitment network. Club is affectionately known as OCB. Good for them. That's a nice, catchy little nickname with no real competition of history of notes. Blah, blah, blah. Okay. Let's get to the match preview. Take a look at these boys. Marcelo Neveleff is the coach. He looks like an old sea captain, but he is a good man manager, good at motivating. Not so great at judging player ability, but he's okay for this level. He's pretty fine for this level all the way around. Lots of 8s. So he's a well-balanced coach. Not great working with youngsters, so I'm not sure what he's doing on the B team, but you know what? He's doing a fine job so far. All right, So Orlando is the home favorite, 6-4. Little cold. What is happening in Orlando? 55, gusty, possible rain showers in April. I mean, I guess that's what you might expect. Get some rain in April, but still 55. People in Orlando are going to be freezing their butts off. We do come in strong form compared to their fair form. Looks like they've got 3 draws. That's odd. Is that true? Do they really have 3 draws? Take a look at their schedule here. They do. 3 draws. Interesting. Okay. So I guess they're going to predict a draw for us today. Let's see. Anything else to look at? I don't think so. Let's get to the team selection. Let's go. So we have made a couple of changes. Let me just make sure we got all the bench correct. Mundo, yes we do. All right, let's submit. Let us go to Orlando. It's supposed to be warm and sunny. It's supposed to be a vacation when we go down there, but it's not working out that way. All right, so Orlando's got Herrera in goal. Mendoza, Simeon Hill, Kyle Smith, not playing too well, 1 appearance. Silva, Mateus Silva, again, not playing great. Ozeri, Mbuye, Tracer Mbuye, 3 appearances, 1 assist, team captain. Again, not a great rating. Ontivero, not a great rating. These guys are playing pretty poorly. Michelle, Benji, 3 appearances, 6.47. Orlando not playing together. Not at all like TFC. You know, TFC seemed like much more of a team. These guys have yet to get it together. I guess 3 draws. As for the Ignite, have made a couple of lineup changes. Defense is the same. Cleveland, Lillard, Stoneman, Kwafik, Serta, defensive midfielder. Lewis taking the captain's armband on the left-hand side. Perez, 3 appearances. Great rating. He has played very well. Gomez also. We're going to take Rafa out and put in Moshabane. Now, he's played best. He's our highest average rated player. He's got 2 assists on the wing. And I kind of like Rafa coming off the bench. He gives us a little spark off the bench. And his endurance just isn't there. You know, he can't make a full game anyway. So if we have him as a super sub off the bench, I think he can give us a little spark out there. Moved Bruce to the left, even though he's got 2 goals in 3 appearances and a great rating for us. Going to move him to the left so that we can bring in Pato. Give him a run out. He's had 1 appearance off the bench, didn't play well. We got him in there as a poacher, a goal scorer. We got shut out in our last game, so I felt like a little bit of change was good. And see if we can get another one of our goal scorers in there and see if Pato can do something. So let's go. Pep talk. You know what? Show me what you can do. No. Nobody really likes that at all. Opposition. I think I kind of want to close down on this Orlando team. Nate Miller, what do you got to say for us? Not a lot. You want us to close it down on Ontivero. Okay. I want to close down on everybody. Everybody. We're going to press down the middle. And we're going to cover the fullbacks. We're going to press the central defenders. I mean, maybe that's not really what we do normally, but I just got a feeling that Orlando might not be up for it. Okay, this stadium is looking not full, to be generous. It is empty. Wow. It's an interesting looking little stadium, though. Got the little brick wall back there. Stoneman gets the first intercept of the game. Pato doesn't quite go for that one. You know, another reason to get Pato in there is he's starting to lack a little match sharpness. So we need to get him a little bit of sharpness and, you know, get him some game time. There we go. All right. Orlando in the purple, of course. We are in our oranges. Nice clash of colors here. Big shot from Mbuye. Goes wide. We'll take that. We'll take that any day of the week. Lansing's dropped down to 3rd position. Okay. Oh, man. Wide open for that throw-in. Orlando's putting a little too much pressure on us. Michelle heads it down to Mbuyu. Gets the first goal of the season. Don't like that at all. This was too easy. Too easy. Stoneman backing up. He's in the center. I mean, we got 4 defenders on 2. Michelle just rises above everyone. Puts Lansing in a big hole. All right, here we go. Shabane sends one in. What happens there? Foul? Perez will take the penalty. This is what he's on the team for. This is a guy we've been expecting him to get a lot of penalty goals for us. So here we go. Let's even it up. No pressure. Easy. Boom. There we go. In front of a completely empty away section. Nobody wanted to make the trip from Lansing down to Orlando. You know, you can get cheap flights to Orlando. It's like going to Vegas, right? You know, they sponsor cheap flights down there. So you can get some deals to Orlando. But maybe not for a midweek USL 1 game, I guess. Here we go. Stoneman sending one in, looping it towards Lewis. Can't get there. Lillard heads it back to Moshibane. Good shot, but Herrera is on the ball. Okay, I like us putting pressure rather than them, but this highlight is continuing. So it could go either way. Herrera with a big boot all the way to the other half. Gomez, though, is there for Lansing. Moshibane. He's got plenty of options. Perez, can he get it forward? No, Perez is taking it himself. Drops it back to Serta. Serta out wide to Lewis. Lewis looking, takes on his man, just goes right through him as if he were a spectral spirit. But he fires the ball over the net. Here we go, another highlight for Lansing. 19 minutes in, Gomez sends it across. Botello. There we go, Pato with the big goal, his first of the season. There you go. You love it when a substitution pays off. Let the young man in there. Let him score some goals. Gomez, he looked onside. I don't think we have replay in League One, but we'll see it one more time. Yep, barely onside. If you say so, that's fine. So there we go. Quick 2 goals. Here we go. 23 minutes. Another highlight. Another corner from Stoneman. Can't get it at the back post. Michelle on Tavero. He's going to start the counterattack. Here we go. Our defense is there, but a terrible slide tackle. Oh, boy. Michelle. Okay. Defense got back at the very last second. Could have caused him a little trouble there. But, man, that was very dangerous. Very scary. But here's Lansing on the attack again. Oshobane drops it back to Serta. He's our release valve. Swings the field to the near side. Lewis crosses it back to Moshobane with the header. Off the crossbar. I'm getting the feeling that Lewis is right-footed. He is very much so right-footed because he had to stop and pivot to send that cross in. That's not good. Anyway, we might have to think about that. Might have to bring in Nick Moon or somebody like that. Pato heads it on. Bruce, yes. You know, this might be a good combination. These guys seem to be, working well together. 3rd goal of the season for Bruce, the lone player from England. Just beats the goalkeeper. I mean, that keeper's lucky he didn't get a boot to the face, making a dive like that. But here we go. 43 minutes. We're closing in on halftime. Can we get a 4th before halftime? Perez avoids 1 tackle. Avoids 2 tackles. They cannot stop him. Gets it forward. Pato! Boy. Playing that poacher role gives us a little bit more threat up front. You know, the advanced forward is just not worked out great. Here we go. Gomez sends one in. Michelle's going to start the counterattack. Oh, boy, we got to do something about this. We are vulnerable on the counterattack after those corners. We got to bring a 3rd guy back if possible. Smith. You know, it's probably because Stoneman's taking our corner. Oh, terrible turnover. Gomez with the big interception across midfield. He's got Bruce out wide. Not a great pass, but he sends it near side to Lewis. Lewis has all kinds of room. 2 men closing in. He has to pivot, and he can't make the cross, but he fouls. Yeah, I think we got to do something about Lewis on the left-hand side there. He's played well, but he's not sending in crosses like he should be. Look at that, 62% possession, domination up front. How's Lewis playing? I mean, he's at 6.8. Kind of want to get Nick Moon in there anyway. Give him a little try. 22 years old. He is also a right-footed left winger, so that doesn't do us. How about Rafa? Nope, same deal. Anybody else? Saint Duke? Same deal. So we got a whole bunch of right-footed left wingers. Great. Wonderful. How's Moshabane? Okay. Okay, how about this? So Moshabane is a left-footed right winger. So how about we do this? Can we switch? Let's switch. Why not? It seems like the thing to do, right? I mean, why I've been playing these guys this way the whole time, I do not know, but maybe just lack of attention to detail on my part. Other than that, I think we're doing okay. How do we have 60-some% of possession when we're going direct passing? I don't know. Let's go just standard, do a little bit of time wasting. Let's not like reverse everything and try to go possession or anything. Let's just dial it back. Dial it back just a little bit. All right. Very pleased. Let's go. I probably should have said don't get complacent, because it is only 3-1. I mean, they could still come back. Couple of quick goals, and they're in. All right, Kwafik. You know, if we start turning the ball over like that a little too much, then we'll dial it back even more. Here we go. Ontivero for Orlando. Curls one in there. Cleveland with the big save and then boots it out. Couldn't control the rebound, but that was a quick reaction to just boot it. Okay, Orlando. What's going on? No, it's Kwafik. Couldn't see him. He was being covered by the borderline there. Here's Orlando sending it forward. Michelle on the run. Great stop from Cleveland. Cleveland rocks. Outstanding. Okay, Orlando is starting to get a few too many highlights. Free kick off the wall. Let's see if we can slow it down. Slow it down, boys. Slow it down. All right. Hey, there's some Lansing fans in the stand. Couple of the combustion hanging out. There we go. Kwafik sends it forward. Pato, great header. Gets it back to Perez, who's got a yellow card. 57 minutes down. Perez around one man. Oh, I thought he was going to try to thread the needle there with the through ball, but he did not. He played the safe pass back to our release man, Serta. Serta's double covered. They're putting pressure up the middle on Serta. They've figured out our master plan of having our defensive midfielder be our outlet. There's Pato winning another header right back to Serta. There we go. Get it out wide. Moshabane on the left foot there. Look at that cross. Oh, Pato couldn't get there. That looked like a great setup. Oh, Bruce fights for it. Sends one off the post. Mbuyu. Okay, I thought we were going to have a mega highlight there for a second. Here we go. 60 minutes. Orlando in their own territory with a throw-in. Mendoza looking to move the ball. He's got a little bit of space. Closed down on. Okay, Orlando's trying to move it forward. That's no good. Kwafik is there. Kwafik. Okay, got a little tangled up in his feet. Mbuyu steals it. Tries to center it. Michelle sends it wide. That was a great chance for Orlando after the foul up by the Lansing defense. Okay. Lillard's been booked. Make the changes. All right, 70 minutes. Are there any substitutions we want to make? Serta's not playing great, but I don't really know if I want to sub him out. Nobody's particularly tired. Well, Shabane's a little bit tired, but he's composed. Everybody's composed. Everybody's calm. Got a couple of yellow cards we could maybe get out of there. I did put Frick on the bench, just so we have another defender out there. He's got good tackling, good heading, not great marking. So it's, you know, it's not bad that he's out there as the stopper. So he could just go out there and make some tackles. Lillard's not playing tremendous. He's playing okay. But we'll take the risk just to get that yellow card out of there. Perez, on the other hand, is playing great. He's got a goal. He's got a great rating. So we're going to leave him in there. Okay, here we go. Lillard out, Frick in. 74 minutes. And of course, Orlando immediately scores. Will Bagru. I don't think we have him covered. Tavero just sends it in. Hill wins. I mean, that's too easy. Too easy. Hill wins the header straight to his teammate. Orlando's gone with a 4-4-2? 4-2-4? Whatever you want to call it. Yeah, so they've changed their midfield. Cover these boys. Cover these strikers. Not never, but always. Anybody else? Anybody else? No, no, no. Okay. It's back to a one-goal game. Bayou's accomplished crosser. Here we go. Corner. Let's not be attacked again. Bruce with the header. Ooh, just over. Just over. So I was watching the streamer playoffs for Football Manager, and a couple of the guys were taking their goalkeepers and putting them up into their set pieces, which, you know, that's too risky for my blood, but it worked a couple of times, which was, you know, amazingly cheating. Cleveland with another nice stop, but I don't think we'll be doing that. We might need to tweak our set pieces for sure. There's a foul by Lewis. Come on. Come on now. That was not much. Yellow card for Lewis. All right, we'll take a yellow card. 81 minutes, another free kick. Michelle steps up to the plate, sends it. Bagru looked super offside. Orlando gets the equalizer. I mean, Bagru took Frick out of the play. He looked offside. I mean, they had at least two guys offside. I guess the third guy was onside, and he's the one who scored. But I don't like that at all. All right. Since we've gone to shorter passing, we've been doing terribly. Probably should have changed this up a lot sooner. Orlando possibly going for the comeback win of all time. Good deflection from Frick. Wow, that would have been horrific if they got that cross and scored. 5 minutes of stoppage time. Michelle with a yoy. Come on, boys, let's save a point here. Disappointing to get the draw, but let's at least get the draw. There we go. Kwafik sends it forward. Ooh, I thought that was going to get past Simeon. Then Pato would have been on the run. Here's Orlando trying to get it forward. Michelle trying to get around the defense. Deflected out wide to Mendoza with the cross. Frick is there again. Moshabane with a good challenge sends it forward. Ooh, man. Strikers could not get past the defense, but that's kind of what we want them to do. You know, we do want them to go forwards and, you know, hit the long ball. We'll take it. You know, maybe not when you're up 3-1. At this point in the game, there's 1 minute left. Michelle on the attack. Serta with a big tackle. Here we go. Lewis chips it forward, gets it to Pato, around one man, gets it forward. Bruce on the run behind the defense. Bruce taps it in. 4th goal of the season. Why did we change our tactics? What are we doing here? Bomb it. Just long ball to Bruce and Pato. They both have speed. That's the thing. Both those, there are two fastest. It might be our two fastest players overall. But they're definitely our 2 fastest strikers. All right. I'm going to have to pause it for a second. Okay, we're back. Still had a little buzzer going off, so here we go. Orlando, 30 seconds overdue. Throw in. There we go. Pato loses it at midfield, but there's the whistle. All right. Dramatic. 4-3. Look at this game. 17 shots apiece. 9 on target for Lansing. 8 for Orlando B. OCB. They came back with 46% possession. Yeah, we nearly threw that game away. Nearly. So, let's not do that again. Let's get to the dressing room. Don't know what happened in the second half, but it wasn't acceptable. Okay, everybody's stressed out. They don't like the negativity. I don't like being negative, but they definitely... So now we know. Now we know this team does not respond well at all to negativity. All right. I mean, you're up 3-1 at half. You think, you know, winning 4-3, you know, especially losing that lead, you know, you got to say something. You can't just say good game. You gotta address the situation. All right, so there we go. Bruce inspires Lansing to a win with 2 goals. Yes, that last goal, man, just showed his quality. The fact that he's, you know, he's a lone player coming to us from England. What club is he with? I think he's FC Dallas is the club he's with. Coming from North Texas on a free. I think he's with FC Dallas, right? What's his contract? Contract info. Lansing, yeah, see, FC Dallas. Reserve contract. It's a pretty good reserve player, you know. 20 years old. Nice pace, acceleration. You know, maybe he's not MLS caliber right now. But if he grows up, yeah, sure. He's only 20 years old, 6'1". He's got a nice size, you know. He's definitely a good prospect. And if, you know, if FC Dallas doesn't want him, we'll definitely take him. For sure. Doesn't have, I mean, I don't know if he's willing to take a pay cut. 56K is a little high for us. But anyway, let's take a look at the competitions. Looking good. Oh yeah, we did get our Open Cup opponent. So we'll look at that in a moment. But Lansing vaults to the top of the league. 3 wins, 1 loss, no draws. Tormenta with another draw, so they're now 2-2. Richmond, Greenville, the top 4 is topsy-turvy right now. Toronto FC drops out. Madison, Orlando, they're all out of the top 4. Richmond, Greenville, Tormenta, and Lansing Ignite. Not Lansing United. I made that mistake several times, and I probably will continue to make that mistake. But we're looking good. All right, next up, Tormenta. So it's going to be another top matchup in the league for first place, and then North Texas. And then a couple games later, you know, next month, we got our first Open Cup game versus the Erie Commodores, NPSL Midwest Division. So a lower division team. We should beat this team. They've got a nice Burger King sponsorship, though, so that's outstanding. But a team we should be favored to beat, so we should be able to advance in the Open Cup, and that's outstanding. But we'll take a deeper dive into them once we get to that tournament. So that's going to do it for now. We'll come back for our next game. Home game this time. We'll see how that affects the finances. And we'll see you next time. Until then, bye-bye.